Hi guys, today we are going to read the book Nothing. Nothing Can Stop You from God's Love. This book is by Natalee Creech. It has really good pictures in this one too. Can anything separate me from God's love? Not mountain or valley, not the deepest of seas. Not a rainstorm or hailstorm or a cold winter freeze. Not a rumbling volcano, not an earthquake or flood, not a swirling tornado or a sinkhole of mud. Nothing can separate you from God's love. There is nothing so powerful, nothing so strong. God's love is too high and too deep and too long. Look at the little boy with the eagle. Looks like they're staring each other down. If I hopped on a train and I rode it all night, he's even sleeping on the train. If I boarded a plane for an overseas flight, if he flew somewhere far, far away, if I soared in a rocket past planets in space, could I ever outdistance God's love and God's grace? Could you ever run away or go so far away that God wouldn't know where you were? No! There is nothing so powerful, nothing so strong. God's love is too high and too deep and too long. If I dove in a submarine under the sea in a clever disguise, would God's love follow me? What if you dressed up in something silly? Would God still know where you were or know who you are? Yes, God's love is everywhere. Desert, moon, beach, there's no place at all that His love cannot reach. If I did what I shouldn't, like sometimes I do, would it mean that it's over and God's love is through? What does it look like she did that she knows she shouldn't do? It's like she ran over all of her mommy's flowers with her bike. No, God's love doesn't change with the words that you say or the things that you do. It will not go away. Looks like she tried to make it up to him by giving them the flowers that she ran over. She looks pretty sad, doesn't she? She looks like she's sorry. You are loved and forgiven. What a wonderful thing. You're adopted as God's own. You're a child of the King. See, nothing can separate you from God's love. Nothing on earth or below or above. There is nothing so powerful, nothing so strong. God's love is too high and too deep and too long. So now, what we're going to do, there was a paper in your packet, and it was called We Are All God's Children, and it's a color by letter picture. So what you have to do is at the top, there are different letters in the alphabet, and you have to decide what color each letter has to be. So the first one is the letter W, okay? And you're supposed to use a color that starts with B, blue. So what you can do is you can color this blue so that you remember W needs to be colored blue. Then the next letter, can you tell me what letter that is? it needs to be colored with a color that starts with O. Orange. So you can color X orange. All of the X's on the picture. The next one is this letter right here, and it needs to be colored brown. So the letter Y needs to be colored brown. This letter, Z. See if you can do the sign language letter. Z needs to be G, green. And then A, sign language letter A, it needs to be colored purple. So all of the A's need to be colored purple. So then, when you go on your picture, you can find all of the colors that or all of the letters and color them using the crayon that corresponds with that letter. So I'm going to find, let's see, I'll find the letter X. The letter X needs to be colored orange. So here's an X on Jesus's ear. So I'm going to color that orange. And I'm going to color this ear orange. But I have to be extra careful because his hair is what letter? His hair is Y, so it needs to be brown. So I have to make sure I try and stay in the lines. Then his face needs to be colored X, which is orange. Again, I need to be extra careful. Don't color his hair. Don't color his mustache or his beard, because those are a different color. You could do it however you want. Maybe you want to find all of the X's and color all of the X's first. Or maybe you want to do it and then say, oh, here I see a Y. I want to color his hair brown. So this paper was in your packet, and you can color it after I read the book, Nothing Can Separate You from God's Love.